Whatever you do and you love doing it and it takes up a lot of your time and it is not your job, find a way to turn that into your job. That's RipRight. Team RipRight was created to turn young men to become calisthenic entrepreneurs. That's the end goal. هذا حد العالم، هذا طالق، هذا راسخ وإلى آخره. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. To all the RipRightHD disciples, YouTubers, and viewers, welcome back to a new video on RipRightHD. And today, guys, I'm gonna be explaining why Team RipRight is Team RipRight and why it's not just RipRight. Another note: my name is not RipRight. RipRight is the name of the team. And the reason why I made it a team and decided it was going to be a team when I started the movement is for a few different reasons. One, I'm from Brooklyn. I'm from NYC. I'm from New York. And like I always say, in New York, we roll in cliques. I'm coming from a gang mentality, a gang background in which, you know, you have gang members, brothers, you put a pot together. We used to put money in a pot every week, you know, and at the end of the month buy a gun. This is the type of stuff that I was dealing with, unfortunately. However, it was groups of us and we considered each other to be brothers. So I'm coming from that and I'm realizing that there are strength in numbers. So when I said I'm going to get on board with calisthenics, obviously that already rolled over from my gang lifehood. And it just was that. I said, yo, it's strength in numbers. I don't want to be the only dude doing calisthenics, you know, from my team or whatever, which is no team at the time, but I'm just, in my mind, I'm like, yo, it'd be so dope if it was just a whole bunch of us and we were all doing calisthenics and we were all showing love to each other and we were all doing stuff to help each other out. Not to mention, there was already teams. It's not like I came out of nowhere and I said, yo, I'm going to create a calisthenic team. This has never been done. So obviously, I've seen that it was calisthenics teams. And there are other people who has come into calisthenics and seen that it was calisthenics team and decided to do what? Be lone by themselves and just work out, which is fine. It's fine. You can do both. So that was the first reason. The first reason because I know there's strength in numbers. People always say quantity doesn't matter, it's quality. That's not always true. You could go far with quantity even if the quality isn't A1. However, that's not how I was thinking, that I just wanted a lot of people and I wanted them dudes to be trash. You know, no, we wanted dudes to be on their A game. Doing everything 100%. And I'm not saying you had to be shredded. No. RipRight, like we said in the intro video, RipRight is a mindset, a methodology on how you do things. It's more than a workout program. I keep telling you that. So what is RipRight? It's a mindset, a methodology on how you do things in general, man. It's more than a workout program. I keep telling people that. So, guys, that was the first step to get a team and to roll deep as possible. Pause. The second reason was because I knew deep down inside, I felt it, that I was going to go hard and take it to another level, no freaky. I was going to excel. I felt it. I felt it. I believed in myself that I'm going to use this particular name, this RipRight, and I'm going to go places. I said that to myself. And I don't want to be the only one there. I want to be able to help other people get to the same stage or the same place that I am on. And as you can see from my videos, from my talking videos, if you've been following the RipRight movement, once again, my name is Islaam. My government name is Matthew Nesbitt. My name is not RipRight, but it's cool that a lot of people identify me as being RipRight. Everybody on the team is RipRight, you know, in reality. And I knew, and Allah knows best because He was the only one that was able to guide me with the help of everybody else, that this would go somewhere. And it's not even, we just touching the surface from the vision that I have for RipRight. Okay, so that was number 2. I wanted to help other people. And what I do on my team is we get whoever we can get. You know, you want to be down, you want to roll with Team RipRight, you want to be an official member. You know, we recommend that you start an LLC. We recommend that that LLC becomes your main brand if possible. We recommend that you get t-shirts, that you get hoodies. We also recommend that you get every single social media platform. There is a reason for this. Obviously, 1 is to push your brand. Number 2, to push our brand, which is Team RipRight in general, because obviously if you're coming on our team, right, we're going to help push you as an individual. And then with your individuality and your brand, you can always brand out, and then you can bring in subdivisions and sub-teams. And this thing can just keep going on and on and on. As we say, training day, you have power over vanity. You understand what I'm saying? You have mind, body, core, which is TY. You got people coming in to Team RipRight and starting their own brand. All RipRight and Team RipRight is here to do is to push you and get you some form of notoriety, to get you a following, to get you to be able to become a calisthenic entrepreneur. People think that our team is based on 1,000 reps a day. No, we rep out some days, and some days we trick out. Then some days we laugh out. It's not just based on the physicality. No, Team RipRight was created to turn young people, men specifically, because, you know, being that I'm Muslim, my interaction with women are kind of limited. I try my best not to be training the females and being around the female. You know, it's not a good thing. And some people may beg to differ. But according to my religion, and I try to stay within those bounds as much as I am able. So Team RipRight was created for young men to become calisthenic entrepreneurs. That's the end goal, for you to be able to say, I made $100,000 this year. I made $150,000 this year. I made $200,000 this year. I am able to take care of my family. I am able to help my friends if they need a loan. I am able to move out of my parents' house and end up buying my own house. I'm able to suffice myself based upon calisthenics. So when I came into the game and I started to meet guys and teams and teammates and team members from other places, whether they were Barbarian, whether they were Beast Mode, whether they were Bar Stars, Highlanders, you name it. I started to meet Team Power, all of these different teams. And I was wondering, where is their gym? How are they making their money? How are they able to work out for 3 hours at a time, 5 days a week? You know, I was trying to figure out where was the cash flow, and I couldn't find it. But some had YouTube, so they were getting some cash flow. Some might have had some merch, but never was consistent. So I decided Team RipRight is going to change that. And when I came into the game, I immediately got merch. I got my website going, and then eventually I ended up with a product, and then I ended up doing Patreon for some time, and it were just different things that I was trying to do to gain income. Because why? I quit my job. And I quit my job for a purpose because I wanted to be a calisthenic entrepreneur. I didn't want to be a calisthenic athlete. You know, a calisthenic athlete nowadays is somebody who just works out in the park religiously. Just pull-ups, push-ups, dips, beats his body up for 2-3 hours, then goes home, shower, eat, and then go to work for about 9-10 hours. Then come home, then do the same thing over again, and then, you know, take a couple pictures with his shirt off, say, y'all gotta get like me, maybe scream a bit, and that's it. I said, nah, you know, it has to be more to calisthenics than that. Then you start seeing people like Chris Harriet. You start seeing people like Ed Barstow. You start seeing people who came into the game and were able to maximize and were able to help other people maximize calisthenics. If CrossFit can do it, if the NBA can do it, if the NFL can do it, then why not calisthenics? When we turn on that TV and we watch that entertainment from NBA athletes, right? They're getting paid to play. And other people are getting paid for you to watch that TV. And those commercials and everything that coincides with it. So my thing is, you hear calisthenic athletes say, yeah, we do this for the love. Yeah, you think Jordan didn't do it for the love? You think he didn't love the game? But at the end, he got paid for it. You think Kobe didn't love the game? You think Kyrie don't love the game? You can love the game and still get paid and not feel like you know you're taking advantage of somebody, because you're not. Obviously, what you are doing is a profession, and you should get paid for it. So when I hear this, yo, y'all gotta get your reps up. Yo, I want to battle this dude. Yo, I want to battle this dude. After a while, it's starting to say, okay, I'm going to work for this battle for 3-4 months, and then at the end, I'm going to get a trophy. That does not put food on the table. After 4 or 5 hours in the park daily, and you coming home, and then having to go to work for another 8 hours, your wife, your kids, they're good. Dad, what? Dad. Because you're taking all your downtime to do what? To work out. In fact, when you can start working out and getting paid for it, if you make the proper moves, then that 8 hours that you was doing at work becomes non-existent. Now you just go to the park for 2-3 hours and you were able to make a check just by doing that. And there's many ways to do it. And you see Team RipRight actually accomplishing these goals. These videos aren't for no reason. YouTube pays us. Instagram, you know, you got affiliate links. You got reviewing products. You got so many different ways, but you have to follow the steps. So you see a guy like Islaam come, and you've been in the game for 25 years. You don't really know how to edit. You don't upload enough on Instagram. You don't have a TikTok, and now you're upset because, oh, this guy Islaam just got out of prison. He came out of nowhere. He's at 200,000 subscribers. Oh, he stole my move. Oh, he's doing this move. Yo, he got that move from me. He ain't paying homage. Nobody knows you, brother. OG, slow G, or no G. Nobody knows you. And because of your arrogance, and because of the small mindset, nobody will know you. Because if you see somebody just coming into the game, obviously you would want to help that person. So this is what I do for the youth. I don't really deal with the older people unless I see they're able to shape and shift. If you can't shape shift, I don't care how old are you. I'm not messing with you. If you don't understand the game, I am not messing with you. This is a profession. So you see me a lot. I talk to the youth. I deal with the youth. Why? Because they're easier to talk to. They understand TikTok. They understand YouTube. They understand Instagram. And then I can just give them the game. Get an LLC. Do this. Do that. Turn Team RipRight. If you don't want to turn Team RipRight and you get a brand, I'll collab with you. I will still help you push your brand, whether you're RipRight or not. You know, the only thing being RipRight is going to help you with is to get you more notoriety and get you the notoriety as fast as possible. That's my job. After my job is done, after you get 10, 20,000 subscribers, 10, 20,000 followers, you got your own brand. Now it's time for you to go out there and do exactly what I did for somebody else. That's what Team RipRight is about. So just in case anybody thought otherwise, no, we're here to build calisthenic entrepreneurs. People who can make a living off of calisthenics, and within that, motivate, activate, and get the people in shape. Everybody can't be a calisthenic entrepreneur. Just like if you're an electrician, everybody can't be an electrician. Just like if he's an NBA athlete and a star, everybody can't be an NBA athlete and a star. Everybody has a position. And as long as you play your position, then that's what it is. So know that if you are trying to join Team RipRight and you are looking for a way to turn calisthenics and monetize it, that's what we do, along with working out. So please understand that this is more than just your body. We dealing with your mind. We dealing with your finances. We dealing with elevation in totality. You see a bunch of guys, six-pack, big back, but no racks. Some of them not working. You know, some of them are burdens on their family. You know, some of them are asking and begging people for money. That's a problem. If you can do 30, 40 pull-ups straight, you shouldn't be asking nobody for anything. You know, if you don't want to do calisthenics as a profession, then just work out and then also go to work. It is what it is, guys. And this is not really trying to be funny. But people are on YouTube, obviously, to make money. People are on different platforms, obviously, to make money. Some people use it for shows. Some people use it for laughter, for entertainment, and for pastime. Team RipRight is here to become calisthenic entrepreneurs and to motivate the world. Wake them up. Get them in shape. I mean, this is clear. You know, it's not nothing different. And for all the guys out there that say, oh, that ripstick is worthless, I beg you, wherever you at, if you want, I will send you my location. Fly in. Let's do a live demo. And if the ripstick doesn't break you down, I'll give you $500. And, you know, oh, I can make that at my house. I mean, I can make French fries at my house and hamburgers. So why go to McDonald's? The convenience. So, guys, wake up. Whatever you do and you love doing it, and you do it a lot and it takes up a lot of your time and it is not your job, find a way to turn that into your job. That's RipRight. Stay tuned. Stay rip. Six-pack, big back, all facts.
Indeed, in the body, literal translation, is a lump of flesh, a piece of meat. إِذَا صَلَحَتْ صَلَحَ الْجَسَدُ كُلُّهُ. And when that lump of flesh